paradigm, that real human, that true human.
Can I ask a clarifying question?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about what you just said in context of where we sort of started, but our private conversations talking about betrayal. And that's really hard.
Yeah.
I think what I heard you say is, Jamie, this is going to be a broad jump. How do we overcome betrayal and move through it? We die. And in going in the way of the Spirit, and we look at the Gospels now through the paradigmatic lens of these are case studies, not formulas. They are case studies about how to live and walk in the kingdom in everyday life. So It's like your brother offends you, or bless those who revile you. I think that's what I hear you saying. Where there's betrayal, die to the retributive angst within you. That's right. And absolutely send a secret gift to your betrayer and say, I'm believing for the best year of your life. Is that too far of a stretch? Am I making this self-helpy?
Not if Jesus is a paradigm, it's not.
Amen. Right? Okay, that's what I'm after. Yeah.
He washes the feet of the one and then releases them to betray him. After he washes his feet. He doesn't deny him the washing of his feet because he's going to betray him.
Oh. Make that contemporary for us.
Well, I mean, I think, it's just so if I
Good
know,
Lord.
Yeah, I mean, just it's hard to imagine because it doesn't make any sense in our empire.
No.
And so, like, if I know someone is going to betray me, or they did, then it's a requirement in the kingdom to forgive. It's not I hope you do. It's a requirement that you forgive, which means to cancel the negative effect of what was done against you and release the debt that's owed you by that person immediately. So when Jesus, is washing Peter's feet, who's going to deny him, Judas's feet, who's going to, sell him out, and all of them are going to run away. He's washing their feet, knowing that's what they're going to do. What makes them return? What makes Judas realize and go back and do the best thing he knows how to do, which is give the money back and say he was wrong? What does that? The fact that Jesus washed their feet. Like, they can't get rid of that model. So in our system that we're in right now, unfortunately, even among the Christians, it's like, boy, if somebody betrays you, you wait till I get in power. You wait till I get in power. You're going to pay the price for what you did. And we're all cheering it. Like, yeah, good. And so then you're in the scriptures there where Jesus says, don't judge. You are not the judge. Because when you judge, all you're doing is taking all of your anger and woundedness and false identity and putting it on that person. And all you're doing is saying about them what you judge in your own heart about yourself. And that's why when you judge, the judgment returns on you, right? Because you're judging out of your own sense of condemnation or weakness or failure. And so the Lord's like, I'm the judge. I'm the judge. So example again, Eve. Eve is in the garden. The danger of the knowledge of good and evil is that the only one that can judge what is good or evil is God. So when Eve goes to eat the fruit, she's putting herself in a position of judgment that only God has. And he says, the day you put yourself, eat of the fruit, in that position of being a judge over what's right and wrong, it'll kill you. You'll die. Why? Because the first judgment she makes is of herself. And what does she do? She condemns herself. That's the very first judgment she makes. And then she judges Adam. And then she judges, and then Adam judges God. And it leads to death. It leads to separation. And I hate my body. And this relationship's going to be hard. And why? Because you put yourself in the judgment seat of all of it. Right? And your own heart is condemning you, 1 John says. Your own heart is condemning you. So don't judge. Do not judge. And when you suffer an injustice, this is the way you respond to it. Vengeance is up to God. Vengeance is up to God. Don't let the sun go down on that anger. The anger's okay against injustice. But
of course,
you're not the judge and you're not the avenger. So we go to God when we've suffered an injustice and we lament that we've been
not
hurt.
Complain.
Because complain is like, give me justice. But lament, like, because it hurt. It hurt.
Oh, Jamie.
And so lament, and then you say, like, vindicate me, Lord, or those kinds of leave it. You're giving it to God. Vindicate me. You validate me. But I'm not going to do it. You pay back whatever is necessary. But I'm releasing it to you. But it hurt. Wow, did it hurt? We don't want to deny that it hurt and that it broke our heart and that we feel stupid and ashamed and all that. But that's fine. That's what to cast all your care on Him. But don't put yourself in the judgment seat and the vengeance role, because now you're taking God's place, and that's going to destroy.
You know how when